Every single day, I cracked open a fresh durian in the private suite of the comatose heiress. I'd eat it while crying from the sheer, pungent deliciousness of it, and without fail, her EKG monitor would spike in a tiny, subtle wave. Right next to me, her spirit would hover, practically weeping with longing. I would literally die for a bite of that, she'd moan, her translucent face twisted in agony. I swear to God, I am waking up just so we can go halves on one of those. I need it. Nobody knew that I've lived in a world of whispers since the day I was born. I see souls. I hear them when they think they're screaming into the void. So, when my adoptive brother, Wyatt, refused to marry the comatose crown jewel of Manhattan's elite, I was the only one who saw her spirit standing right there in the room. Her face was a ghostly pale blue, and her eyes were burning with absolute, unadulterated hatred as she glared at Wyatt. He is so incredibly heartless, she hissed. The doctors literally said I'd be awake within 6 months. If anyone stepped up to take care of me right now, I'd hand them $200 million the second I opened my eyes, just to spit in this bastard's face. My eyes lit up. I timidly raised my hand. What if I marry her? It wasn't about marrying into high society. I just really wanted that $200 million. I fully expected Wyatt to put a stop to it. After all, we had a history. His favorite pastime since childhood was making my life a living hell, just to watch me squirm. But this time, he simply burst out laughing and shoved me forward. Go ahead. You're just a parasite anyway. It's about time you went and scrubbed bedpans for a living, he sneered, looking down his nose at me. Look at you, so desperate you're begging to marry a vegetable. How pathetic can you get? I kept my head down, swallowing the insult. Isla Benson's spirit, however, was absolutely livid. She floated right behind Wyatt, throwing wild, useless punches at the back of his head. You absolute hypocrite, she screamed. You told me your brother Logan was the one who bullied you. It was all a lie. You're a manipulative snake. And I was blind enough to let you play me. The temperature in the room dropped noticeably as her anger flared. I instinctively shivered, pulling my collar tighter, and stepped toward her father, Mr. Benson. I'm the biological son of the Mercer family, I said quietly, my voice steady, despite my nerves. If you don't mind, Mr. Benson, I am willing to take my brother's place and marry Isla. Mr. Benson grabbed my hands, his eyes wide with desperate hope. Are you sure, son? You do realize Isla is entirely unresponsive right now. We can't file the legal marriage papers or hold a proper ceremony yet. He paused, searching my eyes. But if you take care of her, if you act as a husband should, I promise you, when she wakes, your place in this family will be set in stone. I nodded, offering a gentle, reassuring smile. I know how to care for people, sir. I looked after my grandparents when they were bedridden. I have plenty of experience. Beside me, Isla's ghost frowned, drifting closer to study me. A wave of icy air washed over my back, making me stiffen. I pretended not to notice her, focusing entirely on selling myself to her father. Half an hour later, I was standing in the ultra-private VIP suite, looking at the physical Isla. She looked fragile, her skin nearly translucent under the harsh hospital lights. Her breathing kept steady, only by the rhythmic hum of the machines surrounding her. Mr. Benson wiped a tear from his eye. The brain trauma was severe. The surgery was successful, but recovery takes time. The doctor said it could be 6 months, or it could be 3 years. He sighed, looking at his daughter. We wanted a partner for her, someone to keep her company. Wyatt didn't get it. We could easily hire a dozen world-class nurses. We didn't need him to scrub bedpans. We needed him to care. He explained that patients in vegetative states often responded best to familiar voices and emotional connection. Having someone talk to her, keeping her mind stimulated, was crucial for her recovery. But because of the sensitive nature of her condition, they couldn't trust an outsider, and Mr. Benson was too busy keeping the board of directors from panicking. Wyatt had been the logical choice. But the universe had handed the duty to me. Isla's spirit stood by the edge of the bed, her expression wistful. I really thought Wyatt would stand by me. I never expected